place for Renaissance basketball.
Intensity. We just gotta play good, all right? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. You got this. We got this.
Yo, let's go.
Play basketball. You might play on. I need you to have it. Start it. Yeah. You go out there, you got to lose, and you're not scared to make those shots. Make those fucking shots. shot clock out and get them throw up into a heaver. And we
Rebound
rebound the ball.
We gotta
Okay?
push though.
Don't worry about it. As long as they're not getting the high post or we're there for the
Don't change shit.
Yo, we just go 1, 2. Kill on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Three-pointer. We're going to go right back to a 3-2. We're going to go right to a zone. But stay out on the man that's nearest you. So if a man's right here, you stay out. If a man's high post, you're on top of him. I need as much to go 3-2. So if this man's here, you step out. This man's here, you step out. Just be on top. Guard the shot. No fouls, all right? We go home happy, all right? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They score.
Just leave it. 5 seconds, all right?
Walk this way. Walk
Raise on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody take it.
Out there, everybody stepped up. Everybody stepped up with the minimal minutes. Everybody stepped up. I love your attitudes, and I'm sorry I didn't get y'all in there, but y'all did go in there and play big minutes. Everybody else, y'all did what you gotta do. Even though with your bonehead decisions and sometimes getting us into trouble, you hit the free throws. Yo, fellas, I am proud of you. But now we have a month more. This team we may see again, and they're going to be even more dangerous. And now we got to come back. Our last 4 games are going to be really dangerous. So we really got to prepare.
Oh my God, I got a movie for this guy. I have a movie for him. He's talking about the 4 games that they just won at session 3. Right here, he's talking about going hard, you know, at their next session because they just won their last game. And they talking about how they might see this team again. You know what I'm saying? I was only there for one of their games. They had 3 more games. So they probably seen the team again. I'm not sure. I'll find out. But he's talking about how he got 4 games coming up at the next session. Let's run it back and hear it. And then they went 4-0. They went 4-0. So think about that. I got a movie for this guy.
Even more dangerous. And now we got to come back. Our last 4 games are going to be really dangerous. So we really got to prepare. We really got to stay focused in the next month so we can win this shit. I've been saying this since the beginning. We're going to win this shit. I promise you.
Reds!
1, 2, 3.
Reds!
Everybody come here. On a serious note, though, right? As a team, as a collective, why does AB have on a V-neck?
I know, sure. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, so I watched the full game. I wasn't able to grab too many clips. So we got to go back into the other game and find some clips. Because I might have missed something. So we're going to go to Mayhoop Session 3. And we're going to watch this game again because it's important. So much time wasted on this. But I got to take my time. Pressure the ball!
We had a steal over here. We just have to rotate correctly and just get back. Don't turn around and just get into man. We press, then we find a man and we match him around us. Let's go. Get on. Let's go.
turn this up a little bit. Can y'all hear me better? You probably wasn't hearing me the whole time. I'm tripping. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You probably wasn't hearing me the whole time. No, it was moving, so y'all heard me probably. So he got a foul shot. The Yumbo went up strong. I think I missed it. No, I didn't. He goes right here. He goes up strong. Good take. Good take. Good take. We gotta put that in there. Like I said, I look for strong takes. I look for rebounds. Without, you know what I mean? Anything that can highlight a player for a coach to be like, yeah, he's an asset to my team. So all that counts. Wake up, dog. Being lazy all day. Come on, wake up. Wake up. What you gonna do to sleep all day? Oh, good take. Good take. Not sure if I got that in there. Yeah, I'm moving hard though.
Hey, my guy, how you doing today, man? Right, yeah. Abs that, right? AB. Oh,
Yeah.
Abs, AB.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yes, sir. We're gonna make it happen. Got you. Yeah, he was just on the court.
That's all
I
you
got his
wanna do,
foul shot.
Fat
Yes,
Fat.
sir.
I gotta watch this game closely because, like I said, I'm looking for steals, I'm looking for rebounds, all that type of stuff.
Double team, but also
wanna hear
y'all
what
gotta
they're talking
communicate
about,
through it.
like,
So whoever has to take two, somebody has to take two. But whoever has to move over, whoever's guarding the rim,
This was their
has
first
to move
game.
over and
They went
rotate to the other
4-0,
side.
so
But it's all gonna come with communication. Time to shoot, fellas. You heard? Let's go. They got 10 fouls. Hey, no fouls. They got 10 to shoot. Just be there, beat them to the spot, and contest.
Yo, defense on three. 1, 2, 3.
Defense.
As y'all see, like, game going hard. I'm just skimming through because I'm actually looking for like one player's highlights. So basically, what I do is I bring all my footage onto the timeline, and I gotta sit here and watch the game. People don't understand how time consuming this is. As y'all see, I shoot in black and white, so you know I'm shooting in log footage, so I do all my color grading. I do all my color grading, and I do it from scratch. I do everything from scratch. Even when it comes down to my pictures, like I do everything from scratch. Everything. Good rebound at AB. Grabbing the rebound. That's what it's about. There you go. The rebound. Good rebound. That's what I'm talking about right there. That type of stuff right there. That's what makes a player. It's not just all about scoring. You know, the rebounds. Can you play your position? You know what I'm saying? That's what coaches are looking for. Your attitude. You know what I'm saying? Not all about scoring. Coaches don't care. Coaches care about scoring, of course. Oh. Got that in there? Oh my God. I don't even know if I got that assist in there for Dom. That was a nice assist, Dom. We'll put that with the team reels, though.
got to be a guard. Precision, you got to be a guard. You're not a 5. So we swing you the ball for open 3, the shot has to go up. You got to gain more confidence. High pickups don't work when there's 3 motherfuckers waiting for you. High pickups are like, all right, I went by the first guy, now I'm going to pick up over the help defender. You can't drive into 3 guys, do a high pickup, and get a bucket. It's going to be a turnover. You got to shoot the open 3. Let's focus on making the right decision on offense each possession down the floor and limit them to 1 shot of possession on defense. All right, we got.
This is a movie, man. I'm trying to tell these guys, stop playing.
5 minutes left. Hey, listen, let's get 10. Second game, because our last game is going to be the test. Do not go and start eating chicken fingers and french fries, all these greasy foods, candy. Get yourself hydrated, eat up fruit, so we can be ready for that second game, because our last game is going to be the test. But we have to win the second game first. Do you understand that? Let's go. Go. 1, 2, 3. On the next one. Do not go and start eating. Do not go and start eating chicken fingers and french fries, all these greasy foods, candy. Get yourself hydrated, eat up fruit, so we can be ready for that second game, because our last game is going to be the test. But we have to win the second game first. Do you understand that? Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Right. We need AB to get a neck brace.
1, 2, 3.
Right. We need AB to get a neck brace.
Hold on. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Right. We need AB.
I love this clip right here because it shows so much. Like, man, this is awesome, man. I love it. You guys doing an amazing job, man. This was what basketball is about, man. You could tell this coach cares about his kids because, like, he told them from the rip, like, don't go start eating chips and chicken fingers and hot dogs and all that. Because, like, you know, you gotta stay prepared. Like, you know, a lot of people go to Spooky Nook, they play a game, then they go to the food court and they eat in chicken fingers or a cheeseburger or a chicken burger, whatever they got over there.
Do not go and start eating chicken fingers and french fries, all these greasy.
We gotta put that out.
We beat our first team Blue Wave by like 20, and we on our next game to get this win. first team blue wave you by like 20, and we on our next game to get this win.
Oh, nice. I got so much work to do, man. Let's cut. Oh, we gotta definitely put that in there for him. Matter of fact. You know what? All right, so guys, we go into our. Now I'm about to do some color grading. I'm gonna do a simple color grade for this. I'm not gonna go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is just my simple color grading process. So I'll do a couple nodes, Command S. You know what I'm saying? Depending on if I got like a lot of noise in it, I use my first node as a, for my noise reduction. But I hardly ever really have any noise in my camera. Got a really good camera for low light, and really good lenses for like the type of lighting I'm always in. Make sure you got a camera. You always make sure you get those pro lenses. It's important. So now we do our white balance. So no. First we're gonna do our. Let's see. We're gonna do our color space transform, and then we're shooting it in V-Log. So I have a Panasonic camera. So we want to go to Panasonic V Gamut, and then we go to Panasonic V-Log, and then we go to DaVinci White Gamut, and then DaVinci Intermediate. Now, what that is, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but what it is basically a color space that allows you to do more. You know what I'm saying? You got different color spaces when you filming or when you editing. You know what I'm saying? So DaVinci Resolve White Gamut, DaVinci Resolve Intermediate, it allows you to do more in the color space. Okay, so that's our first node. Like I said, if I was doing a noise reduction, I would use that as my first node, but there's hardly really any noise. So, all right. Now, our last node is going to be used for our LUT, if I use a LUT. You know what I'm saying? But I do all my color grading first, and then if I want to slap a LUT on it, you know what I'm saying, I do my color correction and then color grading. It goes like this: color correction, color grading, and then if you want to slap a LUT on there, you slap a LUT on there. All right, so right now we're just doing our color space transformer. We're going to leave our last node for in case I want to slap a LUT on there. Now we're going in effects. Like I said, remember, we're going to effects, yes. Color space transformer. Gotta move that over. Bam. Then we're going to DaVinci White Gamut. DaVinci Intermediate. And then our output color space transform. Our output color space will be Rec 709. Because because that's what most TVs use. Everything is in a Rec 709 color space. Then we're going to do Rec 709A because I'm on a Mac. Boom. Did you guys see that transform? Did you see that? Did you see that? This is what I'm talking about right there. That is how you transform Vlog into Rec 709. Alright. Now, we're going to cut that out. And we're going to go here. And we're going to do our color correction. Now, you want to look for something white. You could use your... Wait, let me see. Now, this is our waveform. These are our different graphs. We used this graph right here to measure light. Our vector scope is what we want. Now, our white should always want to be in the middle. White and black should always want to be in the middle. So, you can do your color correction from scratch. Bring it down a little bit, depending on how you feel. You know what I mean? This is basically like our saturation and our skin tones. This is called a skin tone line right here. You want your this little stuff around the skin tone line. You want it to be on a skin tone. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna make it simple right here. We're gonna grab the white balance tool, because basically what we're doing with color correcting, making sure our white balance is set. So he got a white t-shirt on, which makes it easier. There's a white background behind him. He got a white shirt on, white back there. So you want to use this tool and click on the white, and then it'll basically put everything intact. Boom. So we right there with it. I will bring this down a little bit, and then what I would do is, because his face is a little off, and you could tell because you look at your graph, it's off, and if you click on here, it'll tell you what it is. You see how that circle, the little circle, is around the skin tone line. When I use this to click, hover over his face, which is his skin tones, it'll tell me on the graph where I'm at. So if I go on the white, look, it'll go to here. See how it's perfectly in the middle? That's perfect. Our whites. This is how you know our whites. And then here's our skin tones. I will go here, create another node, Command S, and then Option P to make a parallel node. Now I will come to this tool right here, which is the qualifier tool, which allows you to click on a certain area you want to modify. So I will click on his face, and I will come over here, and I will bring the midtones, because here's your midtones, your gamma, and I will bring
We beat our first team.
it over. But it's not allowing me to do it because I don't know. It's not that it's not allowing me to do it. It just don't look right. So it kind of looks okay the way it was.
We were about like 20, and we on.
You can tell it looks good. His skin tones look good. When I do that, that basically tells me that his skin tones is good, white's intact, everything's intact. So our color correction is good. All right, so we don't need this. So we're gonna delete this, or we could just leave it. Next will come the lighting. Now we want to check out our lighting. White balance lighting. I will use this node for lighting. And then with that, I will come over here, go to waveform, because that's what we use for our lighting. Up here, right, guys, here is our highlights. Down here is our shadows. 0 is shadows. There's no shadows in here, which means when I'm color grading, now I want to bring some shadows down, make it more cinematic. So I would normally go down like around until that's touching. About -2. And then you want to cover, remember, the qualifier tool, which allows you to hover over anything in the picture. So I want to check his skin tones out because that's what's next. We got our shadows. We got our shadows about right. It's down here to about, you know, right here where the 0 is. So that tells me our shadows is good. And then our midtones. Our midtones normally want to fall about right here in the graph. So if you go here, we need to bring those midtones up. See that? That looks a lot better. He got a lot of more, you know, you see his highlights over here. You know, the midtones look good. You quick hover over, you know what I'm saying? We looking good. You hover up here. Look, like I said, it will always, you see where it's at? You, like I said, you always want to be around the 640, in between 640, 512 area. So now we want to look at his highlights. Our highlights are up here, which means let's bring those highlights down. So we bring them down. Okay, what do you guys think? Let me see. Start over. I like the highlights like that, honestly. I think those highlights look good. I think nothing's touching up here, which means nothing is, what do you say? Nothing is touching. Oh, blown out. My highlights aren't blown out. Some areas are blown out, which you can see, because this is like squash right here, which means something in here is overly blown. You can hover over and you can find what it is. Let's see. Nothing important. Let me stop. All right. So now that we got our lighting right, guys? Let's move that over a little bit. Our lighting. Now we want to use this node right here for contrast. Now, so here's our contrast tool. You can use this one, or you can go into the HDR tool and use your contrast here. You know, start it over. You know, I like testing it out. Let's bring our exposure down. No. So you see, if I go all the way up here, that means everything's blown out. Come down. Kind of look like it wants me to do less contrast. Alright, I know what to do. So we're going to bring our contrast up, and then we're going to use the pivot tool to basically kind of flatten it out, make it softer. Oh my God, that looks good.
Next game to get this win.
Let's see, when he goes to the side. Alright, let's try something different. Let's go over here and use this contrast tool. This contrast tool right here, it basically, you see, it affects everything. That's why, you know, I really don't like using it because it contrasts all the colors. So I'm going to go back and then I'm going to add contrast from here. And then we're going to flatten it out. See, I kind of took all the colors out. We'll start it over again. Come back over here where our lighting is at. And then we're going to go like this and bring those highlights down again.
Blue wave view by like 20 and we on.
Now we got an image that's starting to look good. Color correction looks good. Now we got some contrast in there. Now we got our, alright. Now, everything
We beat
looks
our
good. Contrast looks good. You know, everything's looking good. So we're going to keep it simple like that. Now we're going to go over here and grab a LUT, guys. Because basically, before you slap a LUT on there, you want to make sure you do all your color correction. Alright. So let's go to our sports LUT that I downloaded. Now, these are my sports LUTs. They have plenty out there. Oh, this one look good right here. I ain't gonna lie. That one looks good. I ain't gonna hold you right there. This one looks good. We gonna rock with this right here.
Blue wave view by like 20
we
and we
gonna rock with this joint right here. It makes it look nice and cinematic. Alright, guys. So we gonna hit this joint right here. Go over and basically let's count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, because I only want to affect those clips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to copy it. Apply grade. And then if I see any difference, which I do, see that right there, come over here and correct that. Let's, what the fuck? What the fuck happened here? Hold on. Why is this like this? Let's click this.
by like 20 and we on our next game. Get this win.
And this one, see, now I gotta fix this. Let's go to the lighting. We're gonna reset everything. That looks crazy. Why is only affecting that? We don't need those right now. Wait, this is our lighting, right? So we want to bring this whole image up as much as we can. Let's bring those shadows up. That looks so ugly. Let's hit, let's do the white balance for this one. Sometimes you gotta go in and white balance everything. Shit. See, it has like a special tint on it, and I don't like it. This looks really good though. But I need to get these two clips where they need to be, because this looks awesome. So what I'm gonna need to do is I need to mess with these over here. Take some of that blue out. No, I should add some red in maybe. That looks awesome. I ain't gonna hold you, but now I gotta. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. So, alright, we want our midtones to come up a little bit. So, like I said, you just want to play with it, play with the sliders. But you gotta know what you're playing with though, because like where you going for the midtones, the highlights. I think what's different? Our highlights are different, right? So let's take some blue out the highlights. See that? See that? All that was highlights. You see that? No, you don't want to add no red in there. But our highlights are looking. But then also you could go here, go to the vector scope, because that's what I'm gonna need right now. And then you see what's off. It tells you what's off. It's our midtones that's off. Because look here, you got your midtones there, midtones there. So we need to slide this a little bit that way. That's what we need to do. Alright, that's what we needed to do. Let me restart all this. And that's on there, right? That looks good right there. That looks good. We're getting better. Let's just up our shadows a little bit. Up our midtones a little bit. No, not midtones. We want to up our shadows maybe just a little bit. Just to make it like, yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, no. Here's our lighting node. I was on the wrong node, so you always want to make sure you're doing everything on the right node. So we're going to go to our lighting. And they allow you to label these nodes too, so I'm not labeling them right now. I know I'm bad with this tutorial stuff, but we getting started. Just follow along, I got y'all. Boom. So let's boost our highlights a little bit. I mean our shadows. Boom, that looks good. You see how it's starting to come together? Boom, boost our shadows a little bit, and maybe let's go to our vector scope because we want to match these two. You kind of see like what's the difference. midtones. Let's take it back just a little bit, or just a tad, because we want to look like it was getting that looks good right there. That looks good right there. You see? Color correction, guys. Color correction. Color correction is key. This one still looks a little bluish, so I'm gonna go here. Back to our white bonnets, and we're gonna take some of that blue out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This one don't look too good. Now these are all the colors, right? Now what we're gonna do is, you know what? See? There we go. You see that? It's all about colors, guys. All about colors. Color correction. Color correction is key. Color correction is key. Let's add a little bit more light in this one. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
We beat our first team, Blue Wave by like 20, and we on our next game to get. Just win.
This one should be.
We beat our first team.
There we go, man. Something different for the young bull. I mean, I made sure I did a different color grade than everybody. Made this real special for the youngin'. Let's get it, y'all. So I already know we was on my YouTube channel. I'm about to get out of here. I got to get ready to go to Susquehanna High School tonight. We about to turn up at Susquehanna High School. Let's go.